Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is me, NextGen EnvoyXtreme, bringing you episode 4 of my Homesteading series on Holmakra. If this is what you want to see, then please stay tuned. Alright all, welcome back, and as you can see we've been pretty busy. We've been selling a bit of timber and now we're at 147 grand, and I was thinking of what to do with the money, and I was thinking let's get some animals. Not sure it's going to work, but yeah, let's get some animals. Be looking at what we can get. I was thinking chickens, perhaps a pig enclosure, but yeah, ugh. I don't want to terrain edit that because that's going to be an absolute beach. Okay, I think if we can level this terrain out here, we can get some chickens in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead. This could go one or two ways. Also, as you can see, I've removed a lot of stumps. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. Please work. I think I will do it. I should smooth some of this out. So smooth all this out, and hopefully we can actually get some animal pens in. Do podgers for coughing. Can't get pigs. Yeah, not gonna happen. Ooh, we can get some chickens. Okay, let's place you there. So let's go and buy some chickens. This is one thing I do have to. Obviously, we need males and females. So I'm thinking they're £17. So let's go with 10 males and 60 females. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's about right. open the seasons tab. 68 we got. So we need 2 more females. And they require estimates of 7,547 litres of food. Now, do I have... I think I've got the chicken pallet mod, where you can get chicken food pallets. Yes, I have. I think. Yes, we have. So let's get... let's get 3, I think, because obviously they're going to be producing. And now we need something. Trying to think how to get this all done. We need a tipper of sort, a dumper. So let's go and buy a trader. I was thinking we can get something like this. The Hawk. Not the Hawk, the TKD 302. Can buy that. And now what does that pair with? The Hawk 302 to Hawk 80. Oh, which one I'm looking for? I think it's this one I'm looking for. A bale loading wagon, that's it. Actually, I think got an idea. I think it's under baling technology. Please say it's got a rear hitch attachment to it. I'm hoping it has. Has it? Yep. Yes, it has. So we can actually hook these together, in theory. So let's get the 8-meter one. So yeah, that's that. And what I'm going to do, I'll bring you lot back once we are at the shop and get all this together. Welcome back all, and as you can see, we've got a bunch of cargo with us. We've got the trailer with 12,600 litres. Sorry, coughing. 12,600 litres of wheat. We've got a Joskins trailer. Stop you there. We've got some 4 2,400 crates of... No, sorry. 4 2,400 litres of egg crates. So that should be more than enough, I think. And we've got this attached because, obviously, see the money's gone down. That's because we have bought this now. We've bought this. Yeah, we bought the Fiat. And yes, we bought the front lifter thing for it as well. I don't think, have you bought the front loader? I don't think we did, no. But see, this still got all the sorry, all this leased out, and this is costing us a lot of money. The most is the TLX, because that's going to cost us, I think, about 10 grand a day. It's costing us. Maybe not that much. No, 4 grand a day, which still a bit much, but then it's followed by the end dump, then it's followed by the pickup, then the 4500, then the Lizard TRA, and so on and so forth. So I want to get that as down as possible, but the end dump, that's going to cost us, I think, EP40. Let's go to brands, probably quicker. Is it under Lizard or would it be under West End? STUVW. Let's just go to traders. Yeah, the EP40 end dump, how much is that? 75 grand it's going to cost us. Which we will get. Oh, I was thinking of getting it, but actually I think I might get this at some point, because obviously we've got this at the moment, 10,000 litre. I've got that one, the 10,000 litre capacity one. Sometimes I forget what I've bought in the last couple of episodes, so Yeah, it's a 10,000 litre capacity, so if you was going to go for a high capacity grain cart, then that is a reasonable option, but I need something to hold logs, and if we buy this, the EP40, then we can configure it however we want, because the log configuration is an extra £500. Extension is an extra £2.5 on top of that. But yeah, I think that's going to be a worthy investment. The TLX, that's going to cost us 140 grand, I like to say. Something on the lines of that. Also, we've got a broom as well. I did forget to show you that as well. Let's get all this up here first rather than... Okay, this is a bit precarious trying to... Please say we can empty this way. Yes, we can. It only takes a small amount of time, but the rest can be stored. And it's not like non-seasons where that could be 10 days worth, it's just, I don't know how much it is, but it's how much whatever it'll last for. Also, since we've got these seeds here, they're getting away, let's load the seeds up as well, and store the seeds. So let's get the control panel open. All she does is actually take seeds. Oh, seeds? Yeah, it does. Oh, now you are. It's probably just a position thing. Yeah, I'll leave that to that. Ooh, should have unstrapped this first. Come on, unstrap. Oh, sometimes these straps are very pesky. And sometimes the game just likes to glitch on me like that. See, come on, unstrap. Come on. These, why are you misbehaving? That's it. Thank you. Actually, no, I'll take that back. Not thank you. Not thank you at all. But yeah, the reason why I've got the broom, because it cleans up their feed pretty much instantly. Oh, chickens are producing eggs. Actually, I'll leave you here for now. See, we've got room for what, like 6 or 8 pallets of... And I don't know how much 2400 litres times 4 is going to get us to that, which is what, 6,000, no, 8,000, and I've just crashed. 9,600 litres of eggs, so how much are they can produce in a year? I do not know. And yeah, I haven't really looked into the effects on seasons. I know one thing I do know, I think Farmer Cop did a recent tutorial on seasons with chickens, literally in the last couple of days, so if you're new to seasons and you want to know, then I do highly recommend this channel. There's a few others, like Mr. CP. You also do good tutorials. I myself might be doing some tutorials at some point. Ooh, okay, that sort of worked. But yeah, in terms of tutorials, I'm trying to think of do something that's for consoles / all platforms. Since I've got a PS5, I do have a PC coming within, I think it's 3 months, because the hard drive, not the hard drive, the graphics card I want is on back order of 4 weeks at the moment, which does sucks. But then just getting it, by the time, yes, get everything together, get it all built up, it's going to take time, but to suppose I'm in no rush getting the PC built. I know is it the worst time to get a custom PC built. And probably what I'm paying for it at the moment, I'm paying an extra £300 to what it should be, because it's costing me now £2,100, and what I want for it, normal prices, if everything's perfect and hunky dory, would cost around about £1,750 mark. But yeah, that's just how it is sometimes, unfortunately, these times. I know there's a whole not graphics card, there's a chip shortages. Obviously it's being prioritised to the automotive world. Let's back this up and get these seats inserted. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is we're only technically a few minutes in of recording, about a few minutes of you watching this. One thing I do want to have a look at is do some prospecting. When I say prospecting, I mean look at some land. Now, where's the quad to? Quads, where are you to? I know I got you stuck. Yeah, there it is, stuck all the way down here. Don't ask me why it's down there. It involves me flipping the Fiat upside down with the front loader attachment and the 3.5 ton weight. I'm not going to... Yeah, I should have shown you that because it's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I was thinking of we need some more land, because... and ideally flat land. If it's a bit hilly like this, I'm not too fussed. But obviously, let's look at our land. First of all, got all this here, and yes, technically we can make this all flat. Well, yeah, everything can make flat, but if I was making everything here perfectly flat, it would cost me millions of pounds. But to get all this from up here to flat level like that, that's going to cost in the millions. And how I know that? It's because on No Man's Land, I've been doing the same thing on my just own personal fund saves of literally flattening the entire map of No Man's Land, and that cost me I think about £100 million towards the end of it, to get everything perfectly flat. And I mean, if you put a leveler all over the map, it will show you its dead center, dead balance. But anywho, I'm blabbing on a bit. You could cut these trees down here and create another little small field, but yeah, it's just not going to yield much. If I want to, I can just buy these pieces of land, because it's like 187 grand for that. That is massive. I was reason that's more expensive because the trees do get you more money. I was going to look at field 1 because that includes the little farm. But yeah, field 7 for 65. But yeah, it gets something like field 3, 187 grand. And that might be my third field, but for my second field, I want to... Ooh, that's a bit expensive. Yeah, I just want something that's... what's the words? Brain fart moment. Struggling for words here. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to that. Yes, things sometimes me recording. I just, yeah, have a brain fart moment, and whilst I'm talking to you about certain things, I'm thinking about a dozen things inside my head with let's plays, what to do, what not to do, and yeah. But yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is look for a piece of land that's flat enough that doesn't have to do too much, if any, ideally terrain editing. And there's a little piece of land here for 88 grand. I want to have a look at this land, because it's got trees there, and trees... ooh, skids. Oh, skid steer there. That scared the bejeebers out of me there. Right to... is it this bit here? So yeah, it's literally from here, I think. Yeah, so from, like, say... this tree here, sorry, yeah, the bottom part of this slope, I'll say. And yeah, actually this is a very good spot of land. A bit hilly, but again, terrain editing, I can sort that out. I'm not going to raise it or lower it or anything, I'll just literally super smooth it out. Oh, it's a bit of a swampy area here. That's going to cause us some issues, I think, because if it rains, it's going to flood this entire land, so I might have to get some either gravel or sand or something just to, yes, cover these holes up and making sure the water table does not flood through. That's the thing, since we are so close to the water table down here, there is a risk of flooding, but we'll cross that bridge when we get here. But I think this is going to be our next piece of land. In terms of trees, I think we can make triple, if not, no, I'll say quadruple our money what we're getting at the moment. And yes, the reason why I went to the main number sell point, because for some reason the wood was not selling well at this sell point here, so I thought let's do an experiment, go into there, same settings with everything, and got an extra 15 grand, so make what you will of that. Well, we could go with this piece of land here. But again, actually it's not that steep, to be honest. I don't know why I'm eking, because I don't know. Force of habit, that's sometimes of me eking, you get used to it. Yeah, actually it's on the limit of how I want it, let's put it that way. There's a big boulder there which either I can't do anything about it, or if I do something about it, it involves a lot of dynamite. And I'm not sure how the Swedish people around here, the local authorities, think about me blowing up a massive piece of rock. I'm sure they won't mind, but since Swedes are very laid back, they enjoy their metal music. Let's have a look at this area. I'm just having a quick look. 267 grand for this piece of land. Again, size of the woodlands, we can easily make £2 million. Not 2 million, 1.5 million, £1 million out of all these trees. So how I work it out is because I think on average per tree I am making about 20 grand based on the recent sell price of what I'm getting it for. So well, you can't really take these dots on a map as consideration, because one little dot is like 10 trees, 10 trees. So oh, this is where it gets steep. That's the thing, if I buy either this land or that land, I can only use half of it. I think it might be, I don't want to venture out too much because oh, we're not getting that. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drive over here, we'll do some more prospecting over here, and I will bring you lot back when we are there. Saves you watching me drive around endlessly and crashing into trees inevitably. Welcome back, folks, and here we are, we're over here, and one thing I did notice, there is a little piece of land here for 20 grand, and yes, after doing a quick little tour of it, it is a decent, it will be a decent sized field, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's more about time and money of getting the equipment over here. That's one thing I've got to consider with making these moves, because if I was completely starting from scratch, on my own with no pieces of land which was given to me, then I would have probably started here, put a little, my little camper box here, just store some shelters here for our equipment. But unless we make some serious headway with other fields over here, then that would be an option. One field I do want to get is this field, but at £1.15 million, that's going to be a bit hefty. Just a bit on the hefty side. It's like, what, the third more expensive? What's that? Trying to find a piece of land. So yeah, that's 2.13 million. No, that's 2.13 million. No, I think how much? No, 1.14. Well, so yeah, just about the second most expensive. In terms of logging opportunities, then I have got my eyes on these two areas. Yes, it's on a hill, it's on a slope, but there's a lot of open land. Yes, there's open land here, but it's all very hilly and slopey, so that doesn't make any good farmland for us, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get to the main point of this episode, because it is dragging on a little bit. Well, not the episode, I'm dragging on a bit, sorry, I should clarify that. But yeah, it's just, look at this first area, we're going to call this Prospect X. And yes, Prospect X land is actually very well priced, 145 grand. Trees alone, just look in this one frame alone, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Move the camera slightly. Let's say 15 trees to be fair. That's just within a small frame, like this area here, pretty much. And if we're getting 20 grand a tree, then that's what, 300 grand. So potentially this could be about a £750,000 piece of land just of lumber alone. This is all theoretical because this piece of land can make us millions if I got actually to the effort of harvesting these trees. But anywho, yeah, it is a bit of a slope here. That's where it does get a bit steep. But what's the edge of this boundary? We can look at this plot 112, which is about here again. Actually, no, we're not on there. So it's about here where it starts to slope down. Yeah. No, that's not going to be a good field. It's too steep. These bits behind me I can live with. This bit down here I can live with. This bit up here, no. The thing is I've got to consider is I haven't done any harvesting yet. That will be next episode. Did thought about squeezing the harvest into this episode, but I'd rather just take this episode. The thumbnail, or the main point of this episode, is going to be the chickens. Yeah, it's going to be the chickens. And yes, I thought just rather than just log in or skip into the harvest, so I should take some time out, just explain to you like what my thought process is after this little let's play. There's about a dozen or two of you who do like this, and I do appreciate those who actually watch. I'm nowhere near a big YouTuber, and at the moment I'm having my own little struggles these last few weeks since episode 2 of my Lone Oak viewers have dropped, but it just happens. Sometimes that just happens sometimes for no reason, and I don't get started. I love the content I put out. Whether or not I become successful or not on YouTube, like making money to be able to make it a full-time job like Mr. CP, then if I do, that'd be lovely. If I don't, I'm not going to I'm not too certain. I'll still continue my job as a carer if I do get back into caring. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's the personal side of things of the episode on, and yeah, I don't think there's much else to discuss unless I'm just looking at my notes here, make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope, I think, yeah. So yeah, next episode will be us doing the harvest, that's for sure, because that's just what I really want to look at, is the chickens. Oh, I forget about the brakes. I'll turn the engine on. See the chickens. At the moment they're 4.7 pounds and they're not fertile at the moment. And I'll show you quickly about the chickens. Aussie chickens, they sell what they, I don't know if it's that productivity. Yeah, that's our plan. Obviously, they say with the soybeans, oats, grass, and soybeans. That's the plan at the moment. This will may or may not change, depending on a few things. A quick look at the helper menu, see if that says anything. Yeah, no seasons. No, is that seasons? No, product. Sorry. Production recap, making money, shop, miscellaneous 1, precision farming. Okay, seasons. Animals intro. Livery, see, that's horses. Yep, I think, yeah, one thing I will do is probably look at Farmer Cop's video on chickens. I think it's chickens, it is. Let me double check. Got a laptop here. Ooh. Pretty sure it's chickens he recently done. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Farmer Cop. And do once, yep, yeah, 2 days ago at the time of recording, which is Friday, no, Sunday, the 14th of February at 4:30 in the morning. So yeah, and obviously this episode will be out perhaps by the time I finish this recording in a few minutes. It should be out by the time I've done the not the video editing, the rendering, and the uploading. Hopefully, it should be up by 7 or 8. That's the plan. 8 if it's taking too long, but by the time it takes to edit and render an hour-long video, thinking like, what was it the other day I did? Survival challenge. That took forever to edit because that was a 4-hour clip. But yeah, obviously I'll leave a link to the chickens down below if anyone else is interested. As terms with tutorials, if there's something people want to see, then just feel free to ask me, and I might not have the answer straight away, but I'll do the research, and I'll quit. Yeah, I can't even speak this morning. It's telling it gets a bit late. I can put the video together and I'll share it out with you. I'll probably do a bit of browsing myself of what's been done, what hasn't been done, and what detail they've gone into. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm sorry there ain't much action, but hopefully you'll understand this is just one of these episodes. Not every episode is going to be ram-packed with action. I do try to make sure the episode has a purpose rather than me just endlessly farming as an example. But for now, if you like this video, please leave a like. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share this, then feel free. For whatever you choose to do, I hope you have a nice day all. But for now, this is me, Next Gen EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.